Hello, everyone, and welcome to what is the Lionsgate Portal, which is now open. And I'm going to try to move this seat down. There we go, so that my head isn't chopped off. I am so excited because the Lionsgate Portal is everything that I feel is excellent in life. It's creativity, it's joy, it's love, it's abundance, it's downloads from the universe, it's trusting your intuition. It's symbolic of all the things that y'all love. I know you love it because that's why you're here. That's what this is all about. That's what this work is all about. Hang on, I'm just repositioning everything because I feel like I'm looking in a strange place right now. Okay. So welcome everyone. If you have questions, you can chat them. And if you're watching the replay, thanks for being here. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dana Claudat. I'm a modern Feng Shui master and founder of the School of Intention, which is an entire method and school of Feng Shui based on infinite possibility. Everything is possible, creative awakening, because that's how we make life happen. And your intention, your wishes, your dreams, and your desires coming to life in amazing ways. And today we're going to talk about the Lionsgate Portal, which is this giant opening. It's alignment in the skies that can help you to make amazing things happen. And this is something, all the feng shui that we talk about today, all the energy shifts we talk about today are things that you can use at any time. Anytime you want to feel more inspired, anytime you want to harness more of your own self-knowledge, your own wisdom, not knowledge here, but in your full creativity. This is stuff that you can use at any time. And we're going to talk a little bit about what this Lionsgate Portal is for just a moment so that you're grounded in what this is and why it matters. And honestly, as with all astrology, the way that we work with feng shui here, it's not about, oh, today's a day that's lucky and other days aren't. In this feng shui method, everything is infinitely possible. You make your own luck. You are working with your creative power. This is about creative awakening. It's about your intention. And for those of you who want to become a professional trained in this very unique, extremely powerful, and sought after method of feng shui, sought after largely because you can do no wrong. It's all positive. It's all empowering. And it's super powerful. And it's also a practice where you can bring in all of your genius, all of your talents, all of your skills. There's tons of coaches, tons of artists, tons of creators from all around the world. This season is filling up like crazy in the School of Intention. And if you want to become a feng shui pro, below in the description box, you can find all the details. To learn more, book a call with me. I've been having calls with the most amazing people, and it's the best time of the year. And it's Lionsgate Portal. So the Lionsgate Portal opened a couple of days ago. Its culmination is on 8/8. It's August 8th. And what this is when the brightest star in our skies, because the skies are infinite and other planets exist that have their own solar systems. But in our skies, the brightest star is Sirius. And this star is aligned with the sun. And there is ancient significance to this. This has been something celebrated throughout the ages because you think of this bright sun, this bright star, this cosmic light. There's an alignment even to the ancient pyramids in Giza that they were aligned with actually this whole lineup of energy. This is incredibly powerful. Now, the fixed star, Sirius, is one of my favorite stars. If you've never done your astrological chart to see where the fixed stars are in your chart, you can actually, there are many different places where you can look up your astrological chart and add fixed stars. So you can see where the stars are in your chart. I believe on astro.com, astro.com, you can look at your natal birth chart and your natal chart, which is your birth chart, with the fixed stars and see where they are. And there are different things you can Google, like, how do I know, where this star is located? When you have a really well-placed Sirius star in your natal chart, it can be a huge alignment. It's thought to bring tons of money, tons of acclaim, tons of it's often associated with royalty, with exalted positions. Everyone has, the stars are affecting us in all different ways, just like all of the asteroids, all of the planets, we have them somewhere. But it's really fun to learn about the fixed stars. They have a great ancient meanings, lots of mythology attached to them. And so Sirius is all about this massive abundance, this massive amount of intuitive power. And so we've got this star aligned with our sun in Leo season, bold, bright, getting things done, making things happen, taking the actions. It's a time to move from thinking to full body creative energy. You know, I talk about this all the time. Now is not the only time to do this. This is every single day you can do this. This is the point of why I share this work. So many of us are overthinkers. I have overthinked myself. I've overthought myself out of taking many really big opportunities, taking actions, advocating for myself, doing things that I know would have made my life better, because I was stuck in thinking. I don't know how many of you watching feel the same, but this is a really big time to just go, my mind is amazing. My mind is powerful. I honor all of the knowledge that I have, but I want to have a full, unstoppable life that is creative and fully activated. And being in here all the time is the opposite of what is successful. Now, this is really important for all we're going to talk about today, because this is an old paradigm. The old paradigm is think, get in your head and analyze to death. And then once you're done analyzing everything, now you have to hope that everything works out, because success is something that other people pick you for. This is a paradigm that a lot of us have grown up with. A lot of us have been told we need to be chosen. So we have to hope that we're chosen, and we have to think really hard. And then maybe we need to become someone else, because we have these notions of what success is from other people. So we need to become like them. And so we have to try to force ourselves to be someone else as well. And then we have to work harder than anyone else in a stressful, overexerting way, until we can finally have these breakthroughs and this success, and we can be who we want to be. And that time has long passed. This is a competitive way of life. It's a stressful way of life. It's a way of life that's based on scarcity, and it's not actually going to serve anyone very well. You can have success working this way. It's just so hard. If you want to make things easier for yourself, the more actually intuitive and powerful and proven way to have more success is to actually be happier, and to actually embody your creative power, and to trust yourself more. I just made a video about this on the channel about you are the start of not just your feng shui, you are the start of all the great things in your life. And it's not from outside of you. You are not broken right now. You don't need to be fixed right now. You may need to learn actual skills. Like we all learn skills and get better and better at things. You may be ready to develop your talents more and more, but you are starting from a place where you are awesome as you are. And if you want to make empowering decisions in life, if you want to take steps forward in life, if you want to do really cool things and enjoy things more and feel like, okay, the universe does have my back. If you want to be in that place, start from the place where you are awesome. And sometimes it's a hard thing to get to that place. And that's what we're going to talk about today, shaking off all the reasons why you can't be excellent right now, standing in this place of power and allowing all of the creative energy of the universe, all of your brilliance, all of your inner guidance and wisdom, which is all throughout your energy system, and your environment, which is a reflection of you, to all come together to support you in making amazing things happen. So if you're ready to do this, let's get started, beginning with 8. August 8th is the culmination of the Lionsgate Portal, and 8 is a number that I love. If you haven't seen the video, there's a video on my channel about home numbers. Home numbers are overemphasized in Feng Shui. They are actually not, numerology is not really applied in this way within the science of numerology. It's not like one of the big things, like to find your home number, but it is an interesting way to have another vantage point about the energy in your home. I live in an 8 place. Every 8 I've lived in has been amazing for me. I just love 8s. I love 8s. I love 8s. I love 8s. And if you want to figure out what your home number is, make a little note. You can go back to that video and see more of the energetics of your home number. Numbers do have an energetic resonance, and numbers create patterns in the universe. And what an 8 is in so many ways is infinity. 8 is the infinity sign. Just turn it on its side, and that's an 8. 8 is a symbol of a culmination. So when you get to 9 in numerology, you have sort of, you're really ending a cycle. It's like the finishing touches. But 8 is this culmination point. You've manifested the things. It's when all things manifest. It's when things come to life. It is resonant with harmony. Again, this symbol of infinity, harmony, this sense of balance, and how actual success, again, is not this like hard driving paradigm where someone needs to pick you. You pick you. You choose you, and you can tap into your own power, your own creative power, not some, again, thing you have to become someone else to be able to do, not something where you have to be perfect and bouncing off the walls and rainbow unicorn joy every minute of your life to do, but choosing more joy, choosing more happiness, and first and foremost, loving yourself totally and completely. And from that place, making so much more happen. And so 8 is a big part of this because we have 2 8s. 8, 8. It's August 8th. 8, 8 is the culmination of this alignment that's bringing all this cosmic light to life. It's bringing all of this extra energy, all of this opening. So on 8, 8, it could be a great time if you do nothing else to set some intentions for yourself of what it is that you want to do. It can be a great time if you have a manifesting practice. I have a crystal grid next to me that I'm going to redo on 8, 8. You might have a list that you write. You might have something else that you do as a manifesting practice, a meditation, something else. It's a wonderful time to do something to say, I am embodying what I want and I am taking action toward it now. I am not waiting. I am not sitting in this spot of like, I hope someone picks me. You pick you. You are the generator of the magic in your life. And that is an incredibly powerful place to live from. I live in LA, a place where people come to get discovered. There are other places in the world like this, other places in the US and all over the world, places where you go so that you can be discovered as an artist or discovered in some way for your talents. And truth of the matter is, these days, you literally have to pick yourself. People are discovered because they are creating things in all different places, whether performing on the streets or doing some sort of social media or putting out their own work, self-publishing their own books. You get to choose. You don't have to be chosen. And this is a really empowering thing to use. This is a great time with Uranus and Mars coming together on the North Node this past weekend, moving us, speeding us toward our point of purpose and mission. This is the months ahead are like, let's do it right now. Let's make things happen. I am not going to sit and wait for someone to pick me. I'm not going to sit and wait for everything to be aligned perfectly where someone tells me it's my lucky day. Your lucky day is now. So you want to be ready to receive. And as I've been having lots of calls for the school, the Feng Shui school, been talking a lot about this time of year, this energy that's in the air, and this sense of getting ready to receive. It's an amazing time to clear lots of stuff away, to let go of visual clutter, things that you see that are overwhelming. I have an overwhelming stack of notebooks right now beside me on the floor. There's literally 5 of them, and there's 2 more floating around. Time to really scale that back, get that under control. For you, it might be clearing off countertops, clearing off desks, clearing off your nightstands, so you don't have all this visual stuff in the way every day. It can be overwhelming. It might be for you that you decide to deeply declutter your desk or your office, or it might even be that you decide to deeply declutter your kitchen and get ready for a season with more wellness. That's really top on my mind this season, getting back into doing Pilates and all sorts of things. For you, whatever it is that you're looking to create, declutter that area. Also, get into the higher vibes. There's a whole playlist on this channel of herbs and spices for more abundance. And there are so many exercises on that playlist that you can try. Very simple things that you can do to really open up your space. Just open some windows, get the air flowing, do some house cleaning. I know this is all so simple and I say it all the time, but I'm telling you, the energy with which you do things makes a difference. So really harness that energy of I can transform things. As you do all of this, think about opening up to more energy. House cleaning can be a meditation. This is an amazing time for meditation. I can't stress this enough. You might not like closed-eyed meditation where you sit and have a mantra or you breathe. That might not be for you. It's not something that I can do a lot of. I can do like 5 minutes of closed eye meditation and then I fall asleep. That's me. That's not my nature to do that. For you, it might be that you have a meditative practice you love. You might do some guided meditations for the next few weeks. You might think about ways that you can go for quiet walks where you're not listening to music or talking on the phone. You're like literally just present in the moment. You might decide that you're going to do, it's actually something I realized before I had a phone where I could listen to podcasts and videos and talk all the time. These quiet walks were my meditation. And then that fell out when I started using my walks as a way to watch YouTube videos and listen to podcasts and talk to people. It's still great to take a walk, but it's different. And getting back to those quiet walks outside in nature, if you can be an amazing meditation for you. The idea of meditation is not just that it's virtuous or that it's good for you or good for your brain. It is definitely good for your brain. It is definitely good for your body. There's lots and lots of science to support meditation in all ways. The idea here is that you are clearing your mind so that you can receive more clarity, the answers that you're looking for, the things that you want, clear, crisp, coming through to you. This is really important. If you want to be open to the downloads of the universe, if you want to have those lightning bolt flashes of inspiration, stay open to more of this energy. And that comes from clearing your mind. You can also get rid of some distractions in your days if you've been hopping on social media throughout the day or doing other things throughout the day to distract you. Instead, just go, nope, I'm not going to be distracted. I'm going to focus. I want to pour my energy into things that really matter to me. I've been reading lots and lots of books, and I went back to a classic, which is Wallace Wattles' book, The Science of Getting Rich. And I think you could find it free on PDFs, and you could find it on Amazon for a few dollars. It's out of print now. It's like super old book. It's a little extreme in its language. However, in this book, there's a lot to be said for efficiency, being efficient in your actions, not spinning your wheels, overthinking, trying to, force things to happen, but rather being really present and getting things done, being really present and getting things done. And it's a certain way to keep advancing yourself in life. Now, more happiness, more joy, more love, more of all of those good things is always important. But right now, it's like high up on the priority list. Now, you're not going to be bouncing off the walls in joy every minute of the day, and you don't need to be. You don't need to be bouncing off the walls happy about everything every minute in order to manifest things. But having more of that sense of being grounded in who you are is incredibly important and so powerful right now. So again, it's not about some perfect state where everything is perfect every minute of the day. This is about finding more joy in everything that you do. Lots of you have sub-ideal jobs right now, and that is okay. I have had many of them, and what's always made them better and what's always made my life better is finding the joy even in moments throughout the day where even if I could just congratulate myself for doing something hard or say to myself, okay, like on this break, I'm taking a walk, or on this break, I'm doing a visualization, or on this break, I'm calling my friends, or whatever it was, to bring more joy into my day. That makes a marked difference. You don't have to be all or nothing. Not everyone can just up and transform their whole life overnight. Change sometimes, the change that feels really good sometimes takes a little bit of time to align with. Sometimes you're ready to go and you're just like, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm starting something new. Whatever it is, wherever you find yourself right now, find more joy. There's always a next level. There's always more joy that can be had. And the idea here is it will help you to stay fully self-expressed. Your creative self-expression, again, is the magic wand. Your full presence in what you're doing is going to be palpable. People can feel it. They can sense it. And again, pick you. You don't have to wait to be chosen with this conjunction that's just come together, with all this energy that's just come together. You don't have to sit and wait to be chosen. Choose you. Say yes to the things that are calling to you. Say yes to the things that have been on your mind. Do the things that have excited you. I asked a friend yesterday to help me get giant canvases made so that I can make these big artworks that have been on my mind forever. And this is the kind of thing where sometimes you just have to say, I need help with this, or I'm ready to go, or I'm taking the next step. I'm taking the leap. I am going for this. And again, you don't have to turn your life upside down to do it all the time. The key here is to start moving and advancing in action. Leo season is a reminder to be in action, to be connected to that source of passion, that sense of magnetism, what you are drawn toward. That is so powerful. A lot of times we go to psychics, intuitives, we do tarot cards, we do all these things to figure out what's the right thing, what's the right move, what's the thing to do, when we know. We might not know all the details, but we know. And from that place where you feel drawn toward things, there's something there. Explore it, trust it. Don't get locked up here with it. You might think about it for a little while, but think less, feel more. This whole entire method of Feng Shui is so rooted in feeling, things like feeling at home. And as I said in the last video I made, I can't tell you do X, Y, and Z and you'll feel at home, because it's so personal. There's no template or formula for it. That's why Feng Shui didn't resonate with me and the way that it was being presented as this formula where you just go, purple goes here, pink goes here, red goes here, this goes there, and then that's it. That's not real. You might not like purple or pink in your house, and you certainly might not like red in your house, and you also might not have any connection to what you're doing. And that's not going to be powerful. What is powerful is you. And so with all the things that you're doing, lean into what feels right. When you see something that doesn't feel right to you, make adjustments. Sometimes it's making an adjustment. Sometimes it's saying, okay, I'm done with this for now. And just keep being decisive, decisions, clear space. And when you're in that decisive place, and you're feeling from a place where you feel grounded and centered and calm, you will make the decisions that transform your life. And I can definitely like plant a flag on that statement. So if you're ready to make a big change, if you're ready for a breakthrough, the next level, so much more joy, if there are things you want to manifest, really sink into them in the weeks ahead. On 8/8, imagine that they are here, feel them here, live with them here, have a sense that they have arrived, like make them real to you in your thoughts and your words and your actions, and start making it happen. It's such an exciting time of so much good vibes in the air. I know that there's always a lot of shifts and changes happening in the world, but there's a lot to be said for starting with the fact that you are amazing and you are amazing. So I'm wishing you the best Lionsgate portal ever. And if you have questions, comments, leave them below. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do. And like the video if you haven't liked it, because it makes a big difference for YouTube to share it with people. And I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm so glad that you're excited. Yay. And if you want to become a Feng Shui professional this year, below you can find all the details to learn more and join us in the School of Intention. This is a deep, big professional training, and it starts with you. You're going to be doing this for yourself, for your life, and then bringing it out to others. So it's a joy, an honor, a privilege to be able to share all of this with you. Thank you for being here. And I'll be back next week with more moon stuff happening. Bye, everyone.